Then, of course, the other business services which are associated with the real estate. There is the real estate agency. Once houses are also completed, there is another level of employment. There is marketing. There are people who will be selling. And by the way, we are engaging the real estate agencies, which we are already discussing. They are the ones who are going to go out and sell these houses, do the agreements. Of course, there is also legal engagement in this. And for those who are doing legal, for example, any lawyer will tell you, when you do an agreement for a sale of a house, there is money. So you can see how this goes on and on. The transport. And of course, sometimes the storage of materials. Very easy area. Storage, warehousing of products. The value chain is very long. But again also, Chairman here talked of going abroad. You need skills. When you leave this country with the skills, you are better off than person who is going out there to do manual work. The payments are very high for people in this sector. In the finance sector, is volumes of money. In the industry, is volumes. Let me remind you what happened at independence. And that's why you find a lot of Indians in Kenya. When the British wanted to construct the railway line, there was nobody in Kenya who knew how to construct. They borrowed our people to do the manual jobs. But all the skilled labor was imported from India. So if you are living in Kenya and going through the chairman here, we are giving currently internship to students who are on course. Join an internship with us. You get trained. And the day you look for passport and ready to go, you not go as an skilled labor, you go as skilled labor. After campus, after college, you can join us. We are offering internship. And by the way, we have taken over that 3 consortium firms with over 300 employees or with 300 consultants who we want to intern. Our first lot of 2,000 we are taking, we are just shortlisting the team. We will intern with the trained people, very good professionals, very experienced, for you guys who are leaving campus to gain experience, so that when you go to the job market clearly, you earn good money. You earn good money and you are also skilled. If you wish to leave the country again, you go as a skilled expert. Then, finally, real estate, when you own a unit, is the best investment, safest ever in the world. Name it. No one, including Mheshimiwa Nyakuti, would not want to own a real estate. It's the safest ever. It's the safest investment, and studies have shown that in urban areas, families who reside in their own houses, their children perform better in school. This one you can go and you see whether I'm wrong or right. And
thank you.
Economies also. In major countries, they have used reconstruction of their countries, like in Germany after the Second World War. Their economy was uplifted through real estate and construction. China today, which exports most of the products all over the world, produces the highest number of finished products for housing. Reason of their population, they took housing and construction as their major item to develop their country. And so, as in Kenya here, the same. And we have started bearing fruits. Our cumulative, so far, number of employed, number of both direct and indirect, is going to 160,000. And beyond that, let me tell you, young people, today, when you leave school, when you get your first job, start the home ownership journey. And I have said, it's a secure. Don't think buying a vehicle. A vehicle, if you buy a new vehicle today from the shop, you walk with it outside the shop. You take it to Nakuru. You bought that vehicle, 5 million, for example. In Nakuru, you say you want to sell that vehicle. You will not get 3 million. Today, if you invest in a real estate, a house, after 2 years you want to sell the house, I'm telling you, if you bought that house 1 million, you will not get less than 2 million on the same unit. It's the safest ever, and I think I've given you the best advice. Stick to this, and you earn your fruits. Much later, you'll never regret. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Arab Sang,
Yes.
there was a little bit of a bashing on government feelings. I'd love you to respond to that in just 3 minutes and any other thing you will have. You saw a little bit of passion.
Right. I think there was the issue of how to identify the special, let's say, creative art. I can say in the office of the president, you know, Dennis Itumbi. He is now the head of special programs and special programs and the creative economy. So basically, his department, and also through the Ministry of Sports, Arts and Arts, they will be coming down to identify those talents from all quarters. If it is in terms of sports, if in terms of creativity, it will be there. So you guys be ready. The way the tournament, the Hela football tournament was done, it was done from across Kenya. And that's why we came up with a team that is now going to African Cup of Nations. So we have that one under the office of the president. Also, the Presidential Digital Talent Program is there. I think all of it will work under Dennis Itumbi. And that program will be able to identify, nurture, and develop talents of youth in Kenya. As we talk about jobs, yes, there are many jobs, as he has talked about the one for export. Local jobs, there are many. Also for you, and also for the youths that maybe have not been able to, to go to your level in the universities. We have many jobs like the Climate Works Mitaani, which is employing over 200 youths in Kenya. And every county will get around 1,500. And that one is on. We have also the Studio Mashinani, Cinema Mashinani, Future Bora, all that are programs to identify talents in our villages. We only talk about internship. Government has started that to help you guys when you finish college and maybe you need to gain some experience. We have internship programs from the public service internship program. Like now the teachers, like this year, the government has employed over 56,000 teachers. Most of them were from the intern program. We will also take another 20 next year, intern teachers. And these interns are taken across not only teachers, even clinical or engineering. In all sectors in government now, there are internship program and they are paid. It's not free. It's not like before. You get up to around 25,000. That is good money to start with. You go for it 1 year, then God willing, if you perform well, you will be taken to that organization or somewhere else. So there is that internship program. And maybe just to end is, I want to help also Chairman here and there, that for those, our brothers and sisters who are suffering, those who had gone before to places like Saudi Arabia, as you said, there is a toll number from the NEA where you can call. They can call even from where they are and they can be assisted. They can go to the embassies of Kenya in those countries, but they can call this toll-free number, which is 800-22-22-23. 800-22-22-23. So you can send to them, those who are suffering there. There is one that had been, I was informed the other day, she was suffering from somewhere. We sent the number, she has called, and she has been assisted. So for those who are there, who went before this program of the government that is now having some bilateral agreement with those countries. Before, ilikuwa agency tu inashika mtu wewe unaenda na yeye hata serikali hajui umeenda wapi. Ukishafika huko ndio unasema nateswa hapa na kutukujua uliendaje. Lakini kwa sasa serikali imetake over so that those who are going, they are known, their numbers are taken. Thank you.
Thank you. Bet. Oh, you have a mic. I was worried you didn't have a mic.
Thank you, Maliba. I just wanted to add on to the chairperson of NEA. I want to request us, the youths of Kericho, let us please log into National Employment Portal. Once you have logged into the National Employment Portal, it's provided that you register as either an intern or a job seeker. Then through that, we might be lucky and some of us can be able to get in the jobs. Then secondly, on the issues of employment, because the main and the basic thing is us, the young people, getting empowerment. I'd like to call us, the young people, also let us invest on agriculture, because the President Ruto's Kenya Kwanza regime is now investing more on productivity, on production, and through us investing in agriculture, we are going to get corporates introduced to our societies. Maybe using example the milk coolers maybe in Kabianga. Once it was introduced, now farmers and also the young people are able to keep cows or rather cattle, so that through that cooperative they are able to get empowered. Secondly, is also an issue on politics. Politics is what dictates the economy of the nation. And we, the young people, let us come out. Don't fear anything. Because these people, deep state system does not exist. You are the deep state, you are the system. And therefore, even now, we have a problem of leadership, yes, but we are not fighting the leadership. We are helping these leaders achieve what they promised in their manifesto. And therefore, coming even with the elections that will be coming for 2027, I want you people, let us remove all ignorance in the society. These people maybe using bursaries to lure our parents, to lie to our parents. People using roads to campaign so that they can lie to our parents. It's because of us that are not taking the responsibility of removing the ignorance in our society through guiding our parents. And now we have a very big responsibility as the young people, because we had the Gen Z movement. Imeenda chini. Now we have to revive it, and maybe I'll lead you maybe from 2026, so that we remove total ignorance and have rightful leadership, so that even in the parliament we have people who are leaders and politicians, not only politicians who go there because of deals and other shady business deals. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Allow me to just come. Antonella, as in tuko mbele ya watu, sijakushika mkono kwa ubaya. There was the question on GBV. It's not been responded to. Just in a minute, what are we doing at the party in government around the 16 days of gender? In a minute.
Comrades power. Comrades ria. My name is Antonella, head of the digital communications of the party. Lakini Maliba umeniambush, but ni sawa tu. As the young lady asked that what is the government doing in order to combat the GBV and violence meted on girls, women, and students. Recently, if you saw, the president had a meeting and a partnership with 47 women representatives across the country. He has provided them with funds, and he has empowered them to go across the country to preach to the girl child, to plead with the boy child, and to the perpetrators of violence. Gone are the days that girls belong to the kitchen. Wasichana mko hapa, si munasoma pamoja na vijana. You do the same exams. At times you even pass and perform better than them. So why is it that when a girl gets married, she's sent to the kitchen? Vijana and comrades that are here, in the near future you will be parents. Is that what you want your girls to go through? Or is that what you want your girls to go through, to belong to the kitchen? Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Uko sure? You want them to belong to the kitchen? Then will you take them to school?
It's easy.
Perfect. So, just to answer Maliba's question, the government and the president is committed to ensuring that the safety of women of this country, the safety of the students, the safety of the boys and men of this country, because GBV, si ya wasichana peke yake, we have also seen men who have been wamekatwa, wamenyofolewa pia na mabibi. So GBV, si ya women peke yake. The president, the party, is keen on ensuring that every Kenyan is safe in their workplace. Every Kenyan is safe in their home places. And therefore, wakati president na hawa mama watakao wanakuja vijijini kuwaongelesha, tusaidiane kuangamiza hii GBV, tusaidiane pia kuprotect wasichana wetu, dada zetu, watoto wetu na ndugu zetu. Asanteni sana.
Sawa. True. That's what I wanted to talk about. Comrades power. Comrades power. Boy child. Nataka niseme hivi. You know, one of the things that has actually happened as we empowered the girl child is that we abandoned the boy child. By the way, if you empower the girl child and you do not prepare the boy child to meet the level of that girl child, hapo sasa unaleta chaos in future. So it should be balanced as we move forward. I'm hoping that as we move forward, for those of you who come from areas where FGM is practiced, how do you solve FGM? You don't talk to the girls. You actually talk to the men. Siku ile hakutakuwa na market ya wasichana wametairiwa. Hakuna msichana atataka kutairiwa. It's about demand and supply. So long as the market demands msichana ametairiwa, I can tell you somehow, I know in places where girls wanajipeleka kujitairi wenyewe, si ndio? So if you empower the boy child kuwa kitu imekatwa si mzuri ya kukula. As in, umesota ama namna gani? Si ndio? You disrupt the market ama namna gani? Na market ni sisi, si ndio? They should empower us so that tuendelee sisi wote, because mnajua tu vile vitu ziko. Finally, kuna mtu anaitwa Kibet, is our director legal. Nataka tu awaambie juu ya kujoin chama. You know, this man is very sharp, lakini amenyamaza. And I love sharp human beings wale wenye wapigi kelele. Wanasema ukae hapa katikati. So just tell them about how to join the party and exactly how to actually get going around these things that are politics. In a minute.
Good afternoon. As Maliba said, my name is Kibet Emmanuel. I come from this county. I went to school here, born and bred here. I went to school just across the road, across the river, Kericho High School. Who went to Kericho High here? Yeah, I can see. Even your senator who was here earlier went to Kericho High School. So, yeah, they said I'm a director for legal at the party, the UDA party. I am also the director, an independent director at the Kenya Post Authority. And when one of us challenged us as to what the government has done for the young people, I think I'm one of those beneficiaries that the government has aided by appointing us to those levels of authorities where we get to interact and to pass views, comments, and the aspirations of young people. So I think just to represent and to buttress what Mheshimiwa Nyakundi had said, that the government is keen to support all the young people through all ways and means that it can. And we, at UDA Party, we continue to build on that platform and to leverage on the opportunities that the government has given us. So swali ambayo umeuliza, how to join our party. First of all, nowadays it's very easy to join the party. You can even join the party through eCitizen. And as you might have seen the day before yesterday, when the president was launching the 1-year anniversary of eCitizen services, and the millions of services that have now been onboarded to eCitizen. So one of the easiest ways to join the party is you go to eCitizen, and then you go to the ORPP, that is the Office of the Registrar of Political Parties. It will give you an opportunity there where you can resign from the party that you belong to. I suppose there are those who don't belong to UDA, but you came here. Just as usually in church, wanaulizaga nani ni mgeni, lakini hatutaki kuuliza namna hiyo leo. because we want to welcome you by telling you can join UDA through the portal, you can join through the USSD, and we'll be sharing the USSD code with you. Because Babu, this party is moving towards digitization as the government is also advancing in digital services. We do not encourage manual registration of our members because it is available. You can join through USSD. That means you can join through any phone that you have. You can also join, the USSD code is *509#, and it will give you prompts, which are very easy to follow. And then, of course, you can join online through eCitizen. We welcome you all to the UDA party, and we are very happy to be here. For those of us who come from here, we are very happy to host the rest of the UDA family. Asante.
Please clap for him. Coordinator, UDA coordinator. Just a moment. UDA coordinator. In a minute, karibisha hawa na uambie penye ofisi ya chama iko.
Good afternoon, everybody. I don't know whether most of you knows me. Kuna watu wananielewa, wananijua. Kutoka vile juku mahali tunatoka. Hamna? No, there are people. Anyway, I'm the UDA coordinator, Kericho. I want to tell you this party is good. I worked for the deputy president in URP. I work for the deputy president in Jubilee. And I work for the president now in UDA. And I want to tell you, President Ruto asahau mtu. The other day when we were doing some registration, I talked to some of us. And I said, those who worked for the party, they'll never be forgotten. Some of them have been given some appointments as directors. Some are working in the party. Some were given nominations for those people who work for the party. So I want to encourage you, when we'll be doing elections in Kericho, I want to see young people taking over from us. I want you to come forward so that you can be elected as leaders of UDA in Kericho. Will you come? Welcome. Number 2, just give me a minute. I work with, I'm a director in Kenya Leather Development Council. We are opening, I think you heard the president talking about a factory being opened in Kenani in Machakos. There'll be a very big potential for employment. And you cannot be employed without having a skill. I would encourage you to register in some courses dealing with leather. You know, if we can have skilled people in Kericho, for instance, who have done leather. I know politicians from Kericho are very cooperative. We can encourage some of you who have got skill to open some businesses in Kericho. You do some leather products, final products like shoes. We can talk to schools to give you a market for the products you will produce. And you'll be big people, you'll get money. So I want to encourage you. Those who want to have those skills, you can just see me later behind the tent. Then I can tell you where you can get those skills. And then when you come, I've had madam from Youth Fund. You can borrow money from Youth Fund, open a small business, get your shoes, and then we get the money from market from schools. Otherwise, I want to say, karibuni Kericho sana. Karibuni saidi sana. Asante.
So, Chemtai Melody Bet sent me a message here on text. She's giving you a proposal to the office of the government spokesperson. She says, the government is doing so much out there, but I have realized that the projects and work of the government ain't being disseminated correctly. My take is, can the office of the government or the president's spokesmanship be devolved? So ukirudi uambie Daktari Isaac Mwaura kuwa tunataka kudevolve hiyo kazi yake. At least that's what Bet proposes. I have got the vice chair of UDA's National Elections Board, NEB. She's here. I wouldn't actually go without having her tell you about elections. Somebody spoke about it. So in a minute or two, tafadhali, kuja salimia hawa Wakenya wazuri na uambie mambo ya elections.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Comrades power. Comrades Power. My name is Veronica Chebet. I'm the Vice Chair, National Elections Board, UDA. And I'm happy to be here. I come from Nakuru County, though, but my mom originated from Belgut. How many are from Belgut here? Hi. Okay, we are very soon coming back to our grassroots elections. And as youth, I would advise you to maybe take part in elections, because we have a provision for the youth, maybe youth representatives, people with disability, even women of my age, or even men. Kindly do participate in our grassroots elections when we come back to you. Otherwise, thank you so much and God bless you.
Asante sana. The executive director for UDA, Nicodemus Bore, was here, but he rushed into a meeting. There's also our director programs, Daniel Kipto. He was here. There was a meeting he rushed to. For the staff, UDA staff who were here, simameni tu kwanza watu wawajue. Unajua kupanga hii mkutano mpaka itendeke si rahisi. Watman, I have seen Antonella is here. UDA staff, please stand up wherever you are. Just wave. Hawa sitawapatia nafasi ya kuongea. These are the people who've made this actually successful. And before I forget, Comrades Power is the second most powerful power after the God of the power of God. Sindio? Comrades Power. So when Kigen, he said, when I Kigen, sisi huwa tunasema tu Kigen, was saying that the comrade is always right. Aaron had already told us much earlier that as we engage, we should also look at it from this other end, where we don't ask question just because tumeenda na kitu kisemwa inarudiwa. Nataka tusimame. I want us to stretch. We've been sitting for a while. Let's all stand up. Na tutoe kofia. The ESC anthem.
Mungu twaomba uilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuachilike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu kigusa yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
Thank you. God bless you, Kericho. You will be sorted shortly.